It is my distinct pleasure for the third consecutive year to bring to you the Minister of Education's National Report on the performance of the students on the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, CAPE, and the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, CSEC, both offered by the Caribbean Examination Council, CXC. I do know that this report is always much anticipated because it helps to give our citizens a sense of the accomplishments of our young men and women in the field of academics, and it provides a mechanism for gauging the effectiveness and efficiency of our education system. As a reminder, CAPE is taken by students in the Division of Arts, Sciences and General Studies at the Clarence Fitzroy Bryan College, the CFBC, in Basseterre, and at the sixth form of the Charlestown Secondary School in Nevis. Students write CAPE examinations at Unit 1 and Unit 2 in selected subject areas, usually taking Unit 1 in their first year of study and Unit 2 in their second year. As I turn my attention to the CAPE results for the Clarence Fitzroy Bryan College, the CFBC, for the academic year ending 2012, 397 students registered for the CAPE examinations compared to 372 in 2009, 456 in 2010, and 550 in 2011. Preliminary analysis shows that there has been a corresponding increase in the number of students enrolling in the Division of Technical and Vocational Education and Management Studies at the CFBC College. Given the government's focus on TVET, that is Technical and Vocational Education and Training, in recent times, this is not surprising. There were 1,422 registered subject entries, 68% or 966 being Unit 1 courses, and 32% or 456 being Unit 2 courses. The disparity between the number of Unit 1 and Unit 2 entries, as indicated in my previous addresses, may be indicative of significant repetition of Unit 1 courses and or dropout at Year 1 instead of continuing on to Year 2. Of the 1,422 subject entries, 1,315 returned graded results. Of the Unit 1 courses at the CFBC, the most popularly taken subjects were Caribbean Studies, Economics, Environmental Science, Information Technology, Management of Business, and Sociology. Significant entries were also registered in the subjects of Accounting, Biology, Chemistry, Law, and Pure Mathematics. Given the trend of performance in mathematics throughout the Caribbean region, it is quite heartening to point to 29 students at the CFBC and 16 at the Charlestown Secondary School sitting the pure mathematics examination at CAPE. Least popular courses included French, Spanish, Literature, Physics, Art and Design, Geography, Literature, Computer Science, and Applied Mathematics. For Unit 2, the most popular courses were Economics, Environmental Science, Law, Management of Business, and Sociology. The following 8 subjects returned a 100% pass rate at CAPE Unit 1 for the CFBC, and they are Applied Mathematics, Art and Design, Environmental Science, French, Literature, Physics, and Spanish. The Unit 2 courses producing a 100% pass rate were the following: Art and Design, Biology, Chemistry, Environmental Science, Information Technology, and Physics. Of the 1,422 registered subject entries at the CFBC for the 2012 examinations, CAPE, 83.8% or 1,191 entries returned a passing grade. This represents the highest pass rate over the last 4 years, and I wish to highlight, however, that for the obvious reason, the following courses attained less than a 50% pass rate. They are Information Technology at Unit 1, Law at Unit 1, and Spanish at Unit 2. The Ministry of Education wishes to strongly encourage high participation rates at CAPE in foreign languages, mathematics, and the natural sciences in particular. These areas represent areas of challenge, but as well opportunity for our young people. I now turn my attention to the 2012 CAPE results for Charlestown Secondary School, sixth form in Nevis, where a total of 138 candidates were registered for 564 subject entries. The number of candidates writing the CAPE exams at the Charlestown Secondary School held steady over the past 2 years, but slightly lower than the 143 candidates entering in 2010. But the number is still significantly above the 2008 figure of 107 candidates. Of the total entries, 63.8 were Unit 1 entries, while 36.2% were Unit 2 entries. The variance between the number of Unit 1 and Unit 2 courses decreased from 56% in 2011 to 27.6% in 2012. This is a very positive development as it reflects a greater participation in Unit 2 courses and perhaps fewer repetitions of Unit 1 courses. Of the 564 subject entries registered for CAPE at the Charlestown Secondary School in Nevis, 537 returned graded results. Popularly taken units were accounting at Unit 1, biology at Unit 1, Caribbean Studies, communication studies, economics and information technology, all at Unit 1. On the other hand, at Unit 2, the popular subjects were biology, economics, information technology, management of business, and sociology. For Unit 1, the following subjects attained a 100% pass rate. They are accounting, communication studies, and Spanish, whereas at Unit 2, chemistry, French, pure mathematics, and Spanish similarly achieved a 100% pass rate. Overall, the pass rate at CAPE for the 2012 examinations at the Charlestown Secondary School stands at 81.5% compared to 74.2% in 2011. A pass rate below 50% was recorded in Unit 1 for sociology only. I wish to congratulate the students and lecturers at the sixth form of the Charlestown Secondary School and the Clarence Fitzroy Bryan College Division of Arts, Sciences and General Studies for their diligence in most instances that has contributed to another year of sterling performance by our students. I commend the parents for their strong support over the past year. As is customary, the declaration of the winner of the state scholarship for 2012 will be made after a full determination will have been made on this important matter. Now I turn my attention to the CSEC or CXC O-level examinations. CSEC or CXC O-level exams are usually taken at the general and technical proficiencies by students in Form 5 of our secondary schools. In recent years, we have seen entries from students at lower forms, Form 4 and Form 3 at times. The total number of candidates across all of our schools sitting the June 2012 CSEC examinations was 672. Exams were written in 32 subject areas across all schools in both Nevis and St. Kitts. There were 3,947 subject entries, with 3,078 entries returning passing grade for a national average pass rate at CSEC for 2012 of 78%, which equals the average pass rate over the 3 preceding years. In other words, the pass rate at CXC CSEC O-level examinations over the past 4 years has held relatively constant. The Ministry is quite pleased that the following subjects have turned out 100% pass rates, and they are building and construction technology, clothing and textile, mechanical engineering and physical education and sports, and the pass rates of 90% and above were additionally realized in the following subjects: agricultural science, biology, economics, electrical and electronic technology, food and nutrition, French, home economics, office administration, physics, principles of business, and technical drawing. School departments responsible for these subjects ought to be highly commended for this outstanding achievement in 2012. Over the last 3 years, there has been gradual and steady improvement in the following subject areas: history, English literature, technical drawing, and visual arts. Our disappointment with a pass rate of 58.3% in English language, down from 83% in 2011, must be loudly registered, and my ministry will seek to uncover the variables which led to this significant slippage in this particular subject. Much has been said recently about students' performance in mathematics, as the Caribbean Examination Council, CXC itself, registered its alarm at the declining performance in the subject throughout the entire Caribbean region, and in the process provided some guidelines for the improvement of the teaching and learning of the subject, mathematics. While here in St. Kitts we are not satisfied with our students' performance in CISEC mathematics examinations, it must be pointed out factually that our pass rate in the subject for 2012 is 47.1% compared with 46.9% in 2011 and 47.8% in 2010. In other words, our performance has held relatively constant over the past 3 years. And while we must continue to exert every effort to improve our standards where the subject of mathematics is concerned, St. Kitts and Nevis was fortunate to have exceeded the regional pass rate in 2012 in mathematics, which was 33%, by some 14 percentage points. This does not give us any comfort, but some measure of hope that we can in fact do much better in the future. The Kewan High School entered 101 candidates for the 2012 CISEC exams in 26 subject areas. A 100% pass rate was registered in 9 subjects. This is a significant improvement over the preceding years. Unacceptable performance is being observed in visual arts, geography, and mathematics, all of which achieved a pass rate below 35%. The extremely poor performance in visual arts at the Kewan High School continues to attract adverse attention from the Ministry of Education in recent years. I wish to commend the Bastia High School and the Washington Archibald High School for achieving examination pass rates of 85.4% and 87.0% respectively. Statistically, on this basis, these two schools are equal in academic output. The Washington Archibald High School entered 112 students, the highest number of candidates at any one school for 2012. The school returned a grade 1 pass in 25% of all subject entries, which is highly commendable. A 100% pass rate was realized in 10 subject areas. No subject returned a pass rate below 55% at the Washington Archibald High School. At the Bastia High School, 98 students offered themselves in 24 subjects. A 100% pass rate was realized in 10 subjects, and no subject returned a pass rate below 55%. Notably, there was a 63% pass rate in mathematics, and this is indeed highly commendable. The Bastia High School achieved a grade 1 pass in 26% of all of its subject entries for 2012 CISEC examinations. At the Charlestown Secondary School, there were 109 candidates in 28 subjects. In all but one subject, namely mathematics, a pass rate of over 50% was realized, with 8 subjects obtaining a 100% pass rate. The Immaculate Conception Catholic School entered 42 students in 20 subject areas. The school achieved in the 2012 CISEC exams a 100% pass rate in 11 subjects. Except for principles of business, accounts, in fact, all subjects registered a pass rate above 55%. Notably, there was a 60% pass rate in mathematics. This too is commendable. 57 students at the Gingerland High School offered themselves for the 2012 CISEC exams in 27 subject areas. A pass rate of 50% and above was achieved in all subject areas except mathematics, electronic and electrical technology, and English language. 9 subjects returned 100% passes. The significantly improved performance in history at the Gingerland Secondary School must be lauded, whereas the slump in English language in this year's exams generates alarm. At the Charles E. Mills Secondary School at Sandy Point in St. Kitts, 73 students sat exams in 25 subjects, excluding building technology and information technology. There was a greater than 50% pass rate in all subject areas, of which 7 attained a pass rate of 100%. A 20% decrease in the pass rate in the subject of mathematics over the past year between 2011 and 2012 must not escape the attention of the management of the school, although the pass rate in mathematics remained above 50% in 2012. A pass rate below 20% in information technology at the school is very disconcerting. There were 73 students taking the CISEC exams in 25 subject areas at the Verchilds High School. 10 subjects returned 100% passes. Except in mathematics and chemistry, a pass rate of 50% or more was obtained across the board. The ministry commends the Virchilds High School for the improved performance in visual arts, but cautions that in relation to mathematics, the pass rate of 33% is highly unacceptable. At the Lynn Jeffers School in Nevis, 7 students were entered in 11 areas. Only 2 subjects achieved a 50% pass rate or above. There was a 100% pass rate in one subject matter, that is electronic document preparation. Between English language and English literature, there was no better performance than a 15% pass rate in those particular subjects. I now wish to highlight the most outstanding candidates for the June 2012 CSEC examinations across all of our schools. And I commence with the Bastay High School, at which there was a Chantel Hobson passing 13 subjects with 7 distinctions. Dwayne Williams, again Bastay High School, 11 subjects, 10 distinctions. Adiel Shiverton, 10 subjects, 8 distinctions. Jaleel Grant, 10 subjects, 7 distinctions. Alfia Brown, 9 subjects, 7 distinctions. Brencia Skeet, 9 subjects, 7 distinctions. Now at the Charles E. Mills Secondary School in Sandy Point, we had Adriel Jeffers passing 10 subjects with 7 distinctions. Now on to the Charlestown Secondary School, where we had Nicoyan Blackett with 11 subjects, 10 distinctions. Chloe Joel Williams with 10 subjects, 10 distinctions. Tamika Vi Fuis at the Charlestown Secondary again with 10 subjects, 9 distinctions. Imani Keynes, 10 subjects, 9 distinctions. On to the Gingerland Secondary School, where we had Cleticia Daniel passing 12 subjects with 8 distinctions. At the Immaculate Conception Catholic School in Bastia, we had Jonel Irish with 13 subjects and 11 distinctions. On to the Virchilds High School, Galicia Henry, 11 subjects with 9 distinctions. Tiffany Latonya Hodge, 11 subjects, 8 distinctions. And finally, at the Washington Archibald High School, where we had about 9 students with exceptional performance. Therese Melandra Zakia Wilson Rollins with 16 subjects, 14 distinctions. Eunice Henry, 13 subjects, 11 distinctions. Simoneth Williams, 13 subjects, 7 distinctions. Juan Pablo Lynch, 12 subjects, 11 distinctions. Kayla Farrell, 12 subjects, 10 distinctions. Jenny Williams, 12 subjects, 9 distinctions. Antonio Laplace Moraine, 11 subjects, 7 distinctions. Andre Stephen Hanley, 10 subjects, 9 distinctions. Kayla Powell, 9 subjects, 7 distinctions. On behalf of the Ministry of Education and Information and the entire government, I offer hearty congratulations to all of the outstanding students in the 2012 CSEC examinations. We await CXC's ranking of the top 10 students in St. Kitts and Nevis, as well as the recipient of the National CXC U.S. Embassy Award for 2012. In conclusion, the 2011-2012 academic year has been a very progressive and successful one. At Cape, we've had slightly improved pass rates in both Nevis and St. Kitts over the past year. It is apparent, however, that much work needs to be done in a number of subject areas to ensure that our students get the very best chance of achieving success in their studies and getting a very best chance of progressing along their paths of choice in life. At CSEC, we have had unprecedented numbers of students performing exceptionally well. Their names have just been mentioned above. Overall, student performance has been acceptable. The ministry takes note of the fact that English language has registered relatively poor performance this year, 2012, and we envisage, with the improved vigilance from the ministry, a quick turnaround of this particular trend. Although the Caribbean Examination Council, the CXC, has pointed to declining performance in mathematics across the Caribbean region, here in St. Kitts and Nevis, students have performed in 2012 in line with the trend in recent years. We point out, however, that in 5 of our 9 secondary schools, the pass rate in mathematics stands below 40%. Equally, we can point to schools with the pass rate in this particular subject, arguably a difficult one, is indeed satisfactory. As we close this chapter of the 2011-2012 academic year, we look forward to another great year, and we expect even better things as we put our students through our examinations at CISEC and at CAPE. We hope to replicate our successes while we work incessantly to conquer our areas of weakness and promote even greater success among all of our boys and girls. Let us then continue to pray for even greater resolve and commitment on the part of our teachers and education sector managers. And may we work together as parents, educators, and members of the wider society for the continued improvement of the education system and the overall empowerment of our young people. May God bless us all. Thank you for listening.